Hello, Jodi here from Joli Natural Skincare, and you're seeing me in the raw today. No makeup, no nothing, like skin splotches and discoloration and all the rest of it. And the reason for that is because I'm going to attempt, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to attempt to dye my eyebrows and my lips with henna. So, I mean, even just thinking about it, I'm already picturing Groucho Marx meets Ronald McDonald, so I can't imagine it's gonna go super well. But I'm just really curious, just, you know, kind of for the lols, I guess. But also because I have really pale lips, kind of bothers me. I often wear my moisturising lip balm and it's untinted, and I like to put a little bit of colour on there, and I thought, well, what if I just dye my lips and then it'll just be like that? That being said, oil does remove henna, so putting the moisturising lip balm on over the top may make it rub off sooner. We'll see, I guess. And also, it's really trendy right now to have dark eyebrows. I'm just picturing it. Anyway, and so I just thought, well, why not just have a play around? So you can see that my eyebrows, they naturally have that kind of shape that goes up like this. I kind of call them my Jack Nicholson eyebrows. But I also have, you know, this part down here, which I call my Norna eyebrows. So I haven't overly plucked in my lifetime, but I did used to get rid of that, so then it was just this part, if you get my drift. But I have relatively thin eyebrows to begin with. I've never really had like a huge amount of eyebrows. It's the same as my legs. If you saw my legs at the moment, I haven't shaved or waxed or done anything for about 2 years. COVID, you know, it's like, why bother? Oh, hold on. So that was somebody at the door, so I just realised I have a new dilemma. If I start and then the doorbell rings. Anyway, I cracked myself up. So, yeah, my legs, as I was saying. 2 years later, and they're hardly hairy at all. Like, you'd just be amazed. So, yeah, just kind of, yeah, I mean, my hair's thin. You know, anyway, it just is what it is. So I have already exfoliated, washed, and then cleansed my eyebrows and my lips. I'm going to start with my lips first because you leave it on for like 10-20 minutes or something to get some good colour. So where's my lipstick brush? Now you can apply it directly with the henna, and I'll try that, I guess, and just see how I go. And I am going to do it just a little bit above the lip line, so it very well could be disastrous, but let's see. Oh, and I've also done a sample test on my body to see if I had reactions, and I didn't. Even saying that, I'm still thinking, please don't let my lips blow up like a balloon. I've always wanted full lips, but not that way. All right, let's go. So I thought it might be easier with a lip brush. So I'm going to give that a shot as well, and just put the stuff on the lip thing. Comes out pretty fine, obviously, because they've got that little pointy end. Oh, and this is cherry red. It sounded nice. And my lips are pretty dry at the moment because I've done all that exfoliating stuff. You know, exfoliated, washed and cleansed, so I'm hanging for some lip balm, but and lips are always lopsided. You'll find that one side is generally longer than the other, higher, lower, things like this. So I'm trying to sort of get them to be a mirror image of each other. Oh, it tickles. Oh, yikes. Alright, I'll do the brush there. I'm trying to go a little bit on the inside, because when I open my mouth, I want the inside to be coloured a little bit as well. I don't think I'm colouring in the lines, which is hilarious. Even with my magnifying mirror, it's really hard to get in the lines. Now I will say at this stage I am feeling some burning in this general area over there, so maybe I've put it too much on a sensitive spot. She says as she does the other side. Terrible. So I've got my trusty skin serum here, which is an oil. Henna and oil aren't friends apparently. So let's see if we can't fix up some of those splodges around the edges. And if this does work, it'll be interesting to see how long it lasts. So the oil's not really taking that spot off, so it's not coming off super easy with the oil. But it's not too out of the lines, I think. It's looking pretty crazy at the moment, I think. Pretty unusual. And definitely not even. Fun. On my teeth. Interesting. Alright, so put the lid up back on that. Now I've got a whole wad here, so I'll get to use it again and again. If it works, of course, we'll see. So I haven't got a timer, a clock. This will be interesting. So eyebrows. Now my eyebrows are kind of really sparse, so I'm going to try and do all that shaping that I've seen. So it's kind of like to there, you know, even with your nose line. And then apparently even with your eye, nose and whatnot. Can't see, is that similar? My magnifying mirror is a bit too magnify-y. And then my peaks are sort of here. Alright. So I've got a general shape in my mind of what I want to do. So let us see how we go. Basic shape. I think I'm happy with that. More skin serum. Let me just neaten that up. And so I'll do that plucking after, but I thought for now I need the extra hair to dye, so we'll see how we go. Now I saw in some videos you can leave it on for just a few minutes, like 5 or so minutes, and that will just help colour the eyebrows, the eye hairs. Or you can leave it on for about 20 minutes and it will go darker. Alright, it's already looking very dark. Alright, so now I've got to try and get the other side the same. This will be crazy. Not quite the same, that arch is higher. Kinda, sorta. Sorta, kinda. I don't know if thicker is best, but we'll see. And of course I have to go out in public after this, whether it works or not, so big lols for me. Now, is it the same? It's still, that one's higher. It's so tricky. I'm going to use my eyebrow pencil to see if I can smooth it out a little bit. Now that one's thinner as well, so I don't know if you can see what I mean, but this one kind of goes up thinner and this one's fatter there, so I'm just trying to remedy that. Who's that painter? I remind myself of her. You know who I mean. I can't smile, my lips are frozen. Alrighty, Groucho Marx meets Ronald McDonald. I'm gonna go away, go and check the timer, see what time it is, wait for about 15 minutes because it's probably already been on for about 5 or 10, and then we'll come back and start washing it off and see how we go. Okay, so it's been a while, it's been left on for a while, and apparently oil helps get it off, so I'm gonna try rub some oil into it and see how we go. Okay, so it's done what I imagined it would do, and that is dye the skin that funny colour. So yeah, that's what I thought would happen, which is hilarious. So yeah, funny. So another thing I could try as well is just brush the henna colour onto the eye hairs themselves, and that will just dye them. Right, so that's the eyebrows. Pretty crazy. They kind of have a defined perpetually defined shape, even if it does look a bit goofy. Now I'll get the lips. Oh, feels so good because they were so dry. I felt like my face was going to crack off. Oh, washed a bit off. And it's interesting too because this part here has gone yellow. Can you see that? That's weird. I don't know why. Yellow plus red equals, pink plus red equals yellow. Very confusing. Yeah, so so that's me. I've dyed my lips red and my eyebrows blackish brown. So yeah, the next step is just to see how long it lasts for, how long it holds up, and we'll see if I want to do it again at a later date. We'll see. But anyway, thank you very much for watching my funny video. Hopefully you found it as entertaining as I thought it would be. Thanks for watching.